couple weeks now,
we might have to go in the
rearview
basement.
mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down. Slot man in motion left. Another throw here on second 10. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw third and long. That pass complete to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Heads out on the bootleg. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 20.
Still sticking with the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's caught by Harrison. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for the Cardinals.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set. Second and goal. Now pressure coming. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's second and long.
Second and 16 at the 18-yard
On the gun, Milroe. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 16.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on fourth. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And as he approaches the 100-catch mark for the season, you can see that his pace has been among the best in the NFL so far. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll run now on second down. Keeps away from one. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
46-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. Katie York now on for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Milroe with it on first. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Escapes the defender. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10.
Off the play fake. Milroe. This is hauled in by Chandler. And he's tackled for no gain.
To number 89. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Milroe from the gun.
38-yard line.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Makes it third and 4.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Short, it's Milroe. Gets him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He's going to call himself. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And they take this in for the score. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. He'll look to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Corliss Wakeman will kick it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Setting him on the dive. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him with Sharks at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down throw here from Milroe. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
off the play fake, he'll throw. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. 1st down, play action. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He keeps another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Option design here. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Bishop's pass.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun here. It's caught by Harrison. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
It's a design boot. Ooh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turn. Moving 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
7 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. York good on the point after. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Packers 7.
Now is York to kick this one away.
To kick off.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
From the gun, Milroe. He's getting close, and they take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. There's a dive up the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
That's a gain of 8.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Corliss Wakeman on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Out now runs the Packer offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Only 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Milroe with it on 1st. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To number 81. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Milroe from the gun.
At the 43-yard line.
Called in by Waddle. And he's been brought down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
To the air, Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Golden. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Milroe throwing on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Milroe now to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. Looking slant route complete. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Milroe looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Shoots away from one. Gets up the edge to the 35, and he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Milroe. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
To throw, here's Milroe. He lofts it deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. He'll start from the 39. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. They go play action on 1st down. Oh, he loses the football. Packers pick it up. Along the right sideline, there's space. And Green Bay takes this one back. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Taken down at the
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking now from the gun. Finds his fullback. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sends it just a little bit right. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Packers
He was
10.
hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
28-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Milroe. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Yard gain. And the Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They are throwing it again. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it 17-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And this an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, winning the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Packers first down.
Milroe with it on 1st. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
17.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Milroe from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Punting unit out now. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throw left side, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Design quarterback run here. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Here's a screen to Benson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well.
It's 4th down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
To the air, Milroe. Jump off by his back. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Milroe. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. Punt team on the field.
It's 4th down.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run here on 1st down. He touched the tackle. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And all set now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He's dropping back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He has it on the QB sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They'll run for this. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Cardinals.
Looking in the air here. Gets his tight end on the corner route.
15 yards on the play.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Now
1.
looking to throw. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
At the 1 yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut it to a point late in this one.
Touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals bring it back to even. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
The Packers all set to get back out there. Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Kiko Mauinoa. And the Cardinals take over with a chance to win this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
25-yard line.
The Packers take their first time out.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Another carry for him. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They give it to him again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
Cade York on for the field goal.
That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They look to throw it. Short pass brought in. All right, so he stops the clock, but seconds still ran off on a gain of, gosh, only 3 or 4.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here he is to throw.
2nd and 6.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Will Johnson there on the coverage.
To throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
The quarterback sacked by Jordan Burch. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And there was no...